I will further vamp by killing some more time and just I'm just going to take over.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk to Cameron about my thoughts on 40K stuff.
Please do.
So when I was watching, Loading Ready Run did the reveal for one of the 40K commander decks, the Magic decks. You did the Chaos deck. And Ben made a comment in that video that he felt like Slaanesh wasn't very well represented in the deck. There was only there was 3 demons and a noise marine was basically it in a 100-card deck. And I was looking at well, what does Slaanesh actually have in 40K? No, that's about it. It's that's basically how Slaanesh goes in 40K.
Well,
I think the Chaos deck suffered a bit from probably an internal design decision where they weren't sure if these were going to be popular. And so I feel the Chaos deck needed to hit every note possible.
Yeah.
And, suffered a bit for that, not scattershot, but need to be the big Chaos tent.
Yes.
And incorporate every Chaos faction.
Yes.
I was definitely surprised that despite not having paid attention to 40K since 2001, I was like, oh, everybody I know is in this deck still.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
That's the thing I like about Warhammer is that the models change, they update them, but they are basically the same unit. I know there's one YouTuber I watch who uses 2nd edition orcs as his orc boys and his mixed in with the rest of his modern ones.
Yeah.
And they just work. But what I was trying to get to is that since they have chaos, they have specific army lists for both the Thousand Sons and the Death Guard. So they have Thousand Sons is Chaos Legion dedicated to Tzeentch. Death Guard is dedicated to Nurgle. And they have another one. They have a World Eaters army list coming out sometime.
Yes.
Sometime in the near future. And I hope they finally give me my bright pink Space Marines and do a custom Emperor's Children army list.
I've come around a lot on the World Eaters ever since I read a novel called Betrayer, which is one of the Horus Heresy novels. But the World Eaters are the Space Marine Legion dedicated to Khorne, blood for the blood god.
Yeah.
And for a long time, they didn't really seem to have that much personality because honestly, there's nobody home anymore.
Thank you so much.
Right? They're berserkers.
Yeah.
But man, those poor guys. Before they got turned into mindless berserkers, those poor men.